What is going on, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm showing up with the glasses. I fucking love the look. I like it. Testing out as well. And once again, I already have my trading channel open in the back. I will go over the past week where I pretty much fucked up a lot, and then I will be going over the forecast for the week as well. We have, like, right now it's 12:30 AM on Monday morning, so I will be preparing for the week, have the forecast ready, my predictions ready, see which direction am I going to looking to place trades in the markets that have a higher probability, and just how the week is going to look. Let's dive right into it. Last week I was pretty busy doing a lot of different things, so I just traded 2 days a week. Starting on Tuesday, this was the biggest losing day I had so far, and this pretty much fucked me up. Like, this day, pretty much, I mean, I could have placed a trade on Friday as well, and also on Wednesday I just placed one trade. This day fucked with me the whole week. Like, I had this day losing $100. That's almost, I think, around 6 or 7% of my account in one day. It's crazy. And that, like, fucked with my mindset, and I couldn't really think straight, and I think in how I would normally trade on Wednesday. So I just placed one trade, and then I mean, that was a good trade because I followed my rules, I followed my stop, everything. I followed my strategy. That was a good trade, but since because I lost that trade, then I got in the mindset of losing again, and I fought back of this day, and then I stopped trading. I think after half an hour, after 1 hour even, I placed this trade. And then on Friday I had a few hours, I think, on not a lot of sleep, and I decided to not place a trade at all, because I was still I would say damaged from this day. And also just to highlight my thoughts here and what can happen, or what happened, what I experienced in this way. After this day, I show up at 9 o'clock every day. 9 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock it's Central European time zone. I show up at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 AM. I trade London session. I usually trade maximum around 3 to 4 PM. That's like maximum. Usually I stop my session earlier because I find opportunities earlier, and if I find some opportunities, I'm not gonna extend it until the afternoon. But yeah, I started at what? That's when I placed my first trade, 9:45, and my last trade I placed 11:30 AM. And I really, let's put this here. And after this, like, the rest of the day, I had some work to do. I did the journaling. I did my aftermarket process. And after this, then I went to the gym. The whole rest of the day I was thinking about this day, the losing day, the mistakes I made. So having this big red day really, obviously, I mean, I did not follow my rules on here. I did not follow my rules here. I extended my stop loss here. This trade I should have never taken. I was lucky to get out break even. I will dive into it later on, because that was the biggest mistake. And I think because of this trade, I had this that was nagging in my mind the whole time. I could have done better, and obviously I lost a lot on this day. But let's dive right into it. I want to go the first trade. There was actually I think I had a bad entry on this trade. I shorted DJ. Couldn't load, but anyways. Just to go over my notes how I usually do it. Why did I enter? It was like my strategy is called Sniper. I thought level could break based on. Yes, there was a. I can show that actually on the charts. That's GJ, and it was on Wednesday. So we have this mega support here that has been like working almost for 3 weeks. Like this support has been holding strong. Price bounced off it multiple times here, and it's a strong support, also holding very strong on the 4-hour time frame. And then this was Asian session. I started trading around here, and my prediction was, since my conferences, first of all, price was in a downtrend, but it was just like obviously just a retracement from the bigger picture where it goes like definitely heading upwards. But anyways, price was in a downtrend. I thought we could. I was reading the market like, okay, obviously it was bullish, but I thought price would pull back maybe around here, maybe retest this level here as well. So I was considering price going lower than that. And since price just shortly, I wouldn't even say broke this level, but showed signs of breaking the level, but just on the 5-minute time frame. And since I was looking for scalps, I was saying, okay, let's go, let's take a trade here. I instantly shorted the market, and then obviously price reversed on me and went straight up. So the mistake here was I was entering too early because of this support level, and I wasn't really considering a price would just like retest. And obviously that a price level is not just one line, one straight line. It's an area, it's a zone. So that was very prematurely. I know the mistakes I made here. And from there on, I think I just I traded GJ and I traded gold as well. Just my right to exit, stop loss, how much did I risk? I risked 2%, that's how much I usually risk. But I'm gonna like reduce that 2% to 1% starting next week to, first of all, place more trades in the market with lower exposure. Like I can lose double as much trades and still lose the same amount of money as trading with 2%, to gain, first of all, more experience, to have not that many emotions involved in my trading, but rather focus on my strategy, on executing, and not really focusing on the money, just to learn the skill. Target was 1 to 2. That's my typical target where I usually take profit. Lot size, when I write this, it's like, it means normal lot size for 10 pips for my stop loss. And yeah, I was entering this trade way too early. Conferences showed on 5 minutes, but the support was also holding strong on 4 hours, so it wasn't valid looking back on the trades. And I was not patient for this trade to play out and to present me a proper opportunity. Let's dive into the next couple of trades. Oops. Not gonna go over them in detail anymore, but here I didn't follow my stop loss. I longed gold. I longed gold again on the same opportunity, and then I cut my losses here, and then I should not have taken this trade. I want to go over this trade. I instantly shorted gold after losing my buy on gold, and that trade would have played out. I was up at one point around $80 on this trade, and I would have made my losses back from the day. So I would have ended the day in break even. Like I was down 80 bucks, and now on this trade I was up 80 bucks. This was like 1 to 3, almost 1 to 3. And I said, okay, price is rallying, and then that was the first time I really experienced greed. In this moment and in this trade, I really experienced greed. I was up 80 bucks, 1 to 3 almost, and I thought, okay, price is rallying. I should not take profits. I should let my trade play out even longer and hold even longer to make more profits. I wanted to end this day in green so badly that I said, okay, I was so attached to the money. I want to be up $20 or $30 for the day after being in drawdown. And then what happened? I was holding my phone here. I was having it right in front of me. I was looking at MetaTrader 4, and it was showing profit 77 bucks. So I could have just take the profits, get out around break even for the day, and just leave it. But I was so attached to the money that I said, okay, I will let the trade run and play out. But then what happened? The trade got to 77, changed to 70, then 60, shortly 65. I said, okay, price is coming back and will go lower, essentially making more profits for me. But then what happened then? 60 again, 55, 50, and that went the floating profits decreased, and I just didn't take profits because I was hoping the trade would still turn around and make me profits and go in my direction that I predicted. But then, obviously, it shows here, I mean, there was one good thing that I at least left the trade break even, because then gold went bullish again, and I think it rallied even. You can look it up here. I don't know. Yes, then price rallied. So my overall correction was from the start of the day, it was bullish. I just shorted this trade out of greed essentially, and range trading. So I should have taken profits here, 100%. And one lesson I learned, maybe someone can learn from me as well: don't be attached to the money. As if you're learning, I'm learning, and I'm trying to be detached from the money. For example, in this, why didn't I take profits? Because of greed, because I was attached to the money, I was attached to the outcome of the day. And the trade itself would have been amazing, almost 1 to 3 would have been a good risk to reward ratio in the end. What were my mistakes? I violated my rules. Obviously bad exit because I held too long. Missed out on decent profits. And yes, I followed no strategy because I was entering out of greed. My intention, essentially, it was intentionally that price would go down. Why did I exit? I put the stop loss to break even, but I still exited too late. 2% once again. Yeah, I mean, I was close to 1 to 3 and I wanted to take profits at 1 to 3. Painful trade. This trade, not taking profits here, that really, once again, I'm gonna say it once again, that really destroyed my mindset, destroyed my being in the zone. I was constantly thinking about it. That was nagging in my brain. So yeah, there was these mistakes can cause a lot of distraction and losing focus while being in front of the screen. At least for me. Didn't take profits. Yes, I wanted to end the day in green, so bad. And I overlooked the key level where price reversed, and then looking back and doing my channeling, I draw that key level, and in the end it made sense why price reversed on me. I just didn't see it coming. while being in the trade. So from now on, I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Obviously, I'm doing it right now. And I'm gonna make sure in the pre-market analysis that I have my key levels on point, update them while being in the trading session, and really doing that over and over again. That obviously that I minimize those mistakes of overlooking key levels. And then I was still down like around 80 bucks. And then, because I wanted to make that money back, if I would have made that trade or exited that trade being in profit around $80, that I wouldn't have taken this trade, because that trade was just to make that money back essentially. I think it was a low probability setup. Wait, right here, against the trend, instant loss, yes. Just to be range trade to make the money back, obviously resulted in a loss. That was the biggest lesson I learned this week. And then, like I said, on Wednesday I lost one trade. I instantly got into the mindset of Tuesday again. Got the mindset of Tuesday again, where the big loss and the big mistakes happened, and I just left it. And I didn't trade on Fridays because I had no sleep. I was focused on my job as well. I was focused on the gym, on different stuff. And now we're back, essentially today, because it's after 12 AM, so I will be back in a few hours on the markets and try to learn, I will minimize my risk. I will try to take profits, to let my winners run, because I have a lot of unrealized profits. I'm gonna try to minimize that, just to, trying to expose myself, get experience, expose myself to the markets, get experience, to learn as much as possible. Alright, that was it with my weekly recap. I'm not gonna do a weekly forecast. I'm not gonna do that after video for myself, because it's like almost it's over 17 minutes already. So that's when I'm going to stop. And I will give an update next week again, how this week went, what my analysis was, or maybe I will do another video during the week on my analysis. And yeah, keep learning, keep showing up every single day, and keep winning, most importantly. Let's fucking go.